Welcome back to G Fun Facts Online, where we dive deep into the most intriguing corners of history and science. Today we're scratching an itch you didn't even know you had. We're talking about pests, but not just any pests. We're going on a 60,000-year journey to uncover the saga of humans and their tiny, often unwelcome cohabitants. Imagine our earliest ancestors, cozying up in caves. Guess what? They weren't alone. Lurking nearby, feasting on bats, were tiny blood-sucking insects. And when humans moved in, some of these critters thought, new management, new menu. This, my friends, is the dawn of Paleo-Pestology, the study of our ancient pesky pals. Leading the charge in this ancient relationship, none other than the common bedbug and its tropical cousin. Genetic research is buzzing with a startling revelation. Bedbugs might have started bugging us around 60,000 years ago. Scientists compared bedbugs that love bats with those that prefer humans. And get this, while bat-loving bedbugs saw their populations dwindle, especially after the last ice age, the human-favoring ones didn't just survive, they thrived, their population boom mirroring our own. This makes the bedbug a top contender for humanity's oldest pest. Talk about an unwelcome heirloom. And the story doesn't end in caves. As humans went from nomadic wanderers to village dwellers, and eventually to city slickers, we basically rolled out the red carpet for these opportunistic creatures. That move out of caves around 60,000 years ago, it wasn't just a human migration, it was a co-migration. We took a select group of these cave-dwelling bedbugs with us. This created what scientists call a founder effect, meaning the bedbugs that hitched a ride with us had less genetic diversity than their bat-feeding relatives, a genetic signature still present today. Archaeology gives us even more creepy-crawly clues. Fossilized bedbug remains pop up in ancient sites worldwide. Some of the oldest, dating back 11,000 years, were found in Paisley Caves, Oregon, right alongside evidence of early human occupation. Even the mighty pharaohs of ancient Egypt weren't spared. Bedbug traces have been found in their tombs. And get this, Roman philosopher Pliny the Elder, way back in 77 AD, actually wrote about bedbugs, calling them Cimex lectularius, literally bug of the couch or bed. He even, bizarrely, suggested they had medicinal uses for snake bites and ear infections. Don't try that at home, folks. More recently, bits of bedbugs from around 100 AD were unearthed at Vindolanda, a Roman fort in England, hinting that these little hitchhikers probably journeyed to Britain with Roman soldiers. But Paleo-Pestology is more than just a list of ancient bugs. Studying these remains, a field called archaeoentomology, tells us so much about our ancestors. The types and numbers of pests can reveal how clean ancient settlements were, what their living conditions were like, from building materials to food storage. Pests were also accidental tourists, hitchhiking on goods and people, so their presence can trace ancient trade routes and migrations. The Norse, for example, carried sheep lice and sheephead with them to new settlements. Finding stored product pests, like grain weevils, in ancient granaries confirms what crops people grew and the challenges they faced keeping food safe. In fact, the earliest use of pesticides goes back to 2500 BC, with Sumerians using sulfur. And some insects are picky about their climate, so their remains can help reconstruct past environments. Beyond bedbugs, we've had other long-term companions. Lice, for instance, have been pestering humans for at least 10,000 years, with evidence found in Brazil. Ancient Egyptian combs? Clearly designed for lice removal. Fleas, especially the human flea, Pulex irritans, also show up in archaeological digs, and their role in spreading diseases like the plague is well documented through ancient DNA studies. This whole human-pest relationship is a classic evolutionary arms race. We developed ways to fight back, from ancient Egyptian oils and Roman fly whisks to modern insecticides. But pests? They evolved right back. Bedbugs are masters of adaptation. They can survive a huge range of temperatures and, most impressively, have become pros at resisting insecticides. Remember DDT in the mid-20th century? It nearly wiped bedbugs out. But within years, resistant populations bounced back. This rapid evolution, plus more international travel and city living, has led to their major comeback today. Scientists even think the threat of DDT might have triggered huge evolutionary changes in bedbugs, like thicker shells and better human-detecting senses. Then came ancient DNA, or aDNA analysis, and it completely revolutionized Paleo-Pestology. Scientists can now pull DNA from ancient pest remains, giving us incredible insights. For example, aDNA studies confirmed that bedbug ancestors emerged around 115 million years ago, way before bats, their once thought original hosts. It also showed that common and tropical bedbugs split lineages about 40 million years before humans even evolved. And get this, humans became bedbug hosts on at least 3 separate occasions. It wasn't a simple switch. It was more like the bugs expanded their specialist tastes. aDNA has also helped us trace the spread of disease carriers like fleas and the nasty pathogens they carried, like the plague bacterium. Scientists have even used DNA from the cement of ancient head lice nits to learn about human migration and health. Of course, studying ancient pests isn't easy. Tiny insect bits don't always preserve well, and sites can be tricky to study. But the field is advancing fast. Future research will likely explore more sites, refine DNA techniques, and combine insect data with other environmental records to get a fuller picture of past human-environment interactions. Understanding how ancient pests spread diseases and predicting how modern pests will adapt to our changing world are also huge areas of focus. So this enduring relationship between humans and our pests is a powerful reminder of how interconnected life is and the incredible force of evolution. By digging into Paleo-Pestology, we're not just uncovering cool, creepy facts about our past, we're gaining knowledge to navigate our ongoing cohabitation with these persistent companions. And believe me, this story is far from over. As we continue to evolve, so will our 6-legged and sometimes 8-legged fellow travelers. Thanks for tuning in to G Fun Facts Online. Until next time, stay curious.